Hello, good morning to all of the students of BSc third year. Now, this is the first day of your next semester, that is sixth semester, and for the sixth semester there are two papers. One is organic chemistry and another is inorganic chemistry. Paper number XVI and is inorganic chemistry. Now again the situations about this COVID-19 is very in dangerous mood and he is on very destructive state or on the way. Therefore again we are going to the online class for your BSc TY, that is your final year semester. So please beware that in this 33 years of my service, the last 2 years are very difficult and the very critical one, because I am directly not talking to you, the offline classes, but I am trying my level best to give my experience to you through these online classes. As per the timetable of the department, the organic chemistry will be taught by the Dr. S.G. Ved Pathak, and the inorganic chemistry, the topics chromatography, metal ligand bonding in transition metal complex, electronic spectra of the transition metal complex, and the bioinorganic chemistry. These topics were be taught by myself, and one topic, that is the organometallic compounds, will be taught by Sri S.E. Zamale. Okay, so today, as this is the introduction of your sixth semester, in this lockdown situation, some students have succeeded some difficult examination, that is Trimukhe has succeeded the JAM examination. First week, congratulate from the Department of the Chemistry. Then the Kamble is appeared for the examination. We also gives a big clap for her for his achievement. Then today the topics for this inorganic chemistry paper is, first topic is metal ligand bonding in transition metal complex. Second is the electronic spectra of the transition metal complex. The third is the bioinorganic chemistry. The fourth one is the organometallic compounds and the chromatography. Okay, so actually before going to start the syllabus, we go to very simple topic, that is the chromatography, because it is heard the name chromatography from botany and some any wells. Therefore the chromatography topic just we introduce today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. This chromatographic technique was first used the Russian botanist, the Michael Twist, in the 1906. So he performed, this is the original technique of separation of the plant pigments on calcium carbonate or chalk by column chromatography method. And these green pigments were separated, therefore this is called as chromos means colored and genes means graph. Therefore this technique, after the experiment of the Michael Twist in 1906, is defined as the chromatography. The chromatography is the separation technique, and this is now used for all fields of the science, whether it is medical, whether it is agriculture, whether it is diagnosis, whether it is analysis, whether the purity of the sample. All these processes are depends upon this a simple technique that is called as chromatography. There are number of numerous advances and diversification of original technique of this Michael Twist is done by the Martin and Sinch, and today the all the colored complexes, colored, organic, inorganic, complexes, simple, all the compounds or the samples are to be separated by this chromatographic technique. Now, what is this chromatography? A simple. One is solid support and one is moving support. So, in this chromatography, the solid support is called a stationary phase and the movable support is called as mobile phase. And depending upon this stationary and mobile phase, we have different types of the chromatography. Now, generally, this chromatography is a physical method of separation of the components of the mixture as separated, which will depends upon the two general principles. One is distribution and partition. Means all the solids are not completely soluble or miscible or dissolved in each solvent. They have their own capacity to dissolve in this solvent. They are separated, they are partiated, they are differently distributed in the different solvents, and depending upon this capacity we should go to collect the different constituents which are present in the samples, and that is called as the distribution coefficient or partition coefficient, and more precisely in this chromatography is called as RF value, that is retardation factor, rate of flow. These are the two meanings of the RF value. So what is this RF value? This RF value is the ratio, that is the distance travelled by the solute, that is solid. When we divide by the distance travelled by the solvent, then it will give the some ratio, and depending upon that ratio we should decide which constituents are present in the given sample, because the each solid constituent has their own RF values. We keep in mind this. No similarities in the RF values of the two constituents. Each constituent has their own RF value. Therefore, it is easy to separate, know, identify, classify the constituents which are present in the given sample. In first day, the green pigments are to be classified by this Russian botanist, and then nowadays in research in every field this chromatography technique has been used, applied in medical lab, in pathology lab. This technique has been used. So today we should introduce this chromatography, and in tomorrow's video we'll go for the classification of the chromatography, what is the stationary phase, which are the examples, which are the mobile phase, which are the examples, and the for our syllabus only two types of chromatography are there. They are paper chromatography and the thin layer chromatography. So tomorrow I will upload the same YouTube channel video, and you should go to follow this one. And the college, if provides the Team or Zoom or any app, then we go follow that one. Okay, have a nice day for